It is shocking footage on the eve of Independence Day. This is what we are seeing. No regard for the law and those who enforce the law. That man in a luxury car, look at what he has done. He is actually dragging a traffic constable on the car. He stopped him for speeding and for tinted glasses. A 25-minute long scene, which is absolutely shocking. A traffic police constable who was wanting to do his duty and enforce the law has been actually dragged on by this man for a good 50 meters or more. In fact, the reports say close to half a kilometer on his car. This man continued to drag him without and refusing to stop. The constable was trying to flag down the speeding luxury car, and later on he had to jump onto the bonnet of the car because the driver swerved straight into his direction. He had no other option but to jump onto the car, hoping that this guy would at least stop, but he didn't. This has happened on the roads of Chandigarh. It has been captured and we are putting it out to our viewers. This is something which is absolutely shocking. More and more instances coming to the fore, especially around Chandigarh, and also we've seen other instances come from across the country. It has happened in Delhi, it has happened a lot in Mumbai, even in Bengaluru. On the 4th of July also, there was another instance which happened right here, right there in Chandigarh. It was brought to a halt, that car finally, with a PCR van on its tail. This was reported from the Bahadurgarh Najafgarh T-point, where Constable Anil Kumar, that's his name, was on duty around 4 p.m. on Monday. These are the visuals that have come to the fore. Mr. Rajesh Kalia, DSP Traffic of Chandigarh, with us on the phone. Good evening, Mr. Kalia. We are given to understand that the constable for the moment is safe. Can you take us through what actually happened?
Yeah, good evening. Actually, this traffic constable, his name is Devendra. He was on duty on the road, actually on a motorcycle. That is called Eagle 1 motorcycle. And he was standing there to look out for the violators. And he could see one car coming from one direction. The car driver was using a mobile. So he tried to intercept that vehicle. And during that, I think the driver, first of all, he stopped. But suddenly, he started his vehicle and started moving. And in that moment, the traffic constable could jump over the bonnet with his helmet in one hand and holding the vehicle with one hand. And I say for around 500 meters, the driver of the car dragged him on his bonnet. The constable was slightly injured on his hand and legs, and he was relieved up to first aid.
But Mr. Kalia, who is this man who tried to commit an act like this, dragging a traffic police constable and on-duty constable like this?
Yeah, this is, of course, a normal citizen of India, Chandigarh, but I will not call him a normal citizen because the audacity is shown on the road. You know, the kind of behavior now, today's society I've seen, because being in traffic, I have judged, I have observed that people are so audacious, audacious while doing this kind of acts, that hitting a traffic constable on the road while he is performing his duty. Now the traffic constable is safe. By God's grace, we thank God that he is safe. He was not injured too much.
But Mr. Kalia, yes, by God's grace, the constable is safe. But if these are the kind of people who are going to be driving on the roads, how are the people safe? Now, what kind of action can be taken against a man like this driver?
Yeah, of course. For that purpose only, we have laid, of course, for every incident, after every incident, for any violation, we are laying nakas. We are doing everything. We have enhanced our force. We have enhanced our traffic constable police everywhere on the road. But for the culprit who has done such an act, so for him, I'll say in this particular case, we have registered a criminal offence against him under relevant sections of law and attempt to murder, and he's booked, and the investigation is going on.